How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you today about the juicy short squeeze that's still being set up in AMC. So, I had done a video a couple weeks ago. I've been doing some update videos on AMC. It's not the only stock that I talk about by any means, but I think what's happening right now with AMC is larger than just the stock price. I think there's a battle going on between retail investors and hedge funds and institutional money that really has been being set up for several years. Right now, we're seeing it culminate in AMC stock. We're seeing, I think, as they say, unstoppable force meets immovable object. And it's awesome to watch. A couple weeks ago, I did a video talk about how I had bought some AMC, and I disclosed my position. Some people thought it wasn't that large and called me a fake ape or something like that. But I didn't even think to make a second video when I tripled my position. So I did end up making my position much higher when there was a dip last week, I believe it was, in the pre-market. I ended up making it one of my top 1/3 of stocks. Now, of course, if you don't know what's happening in AMC, you should definitely do some research because this is totally different than any other stock that you'll invest in right now. This is not based on fundamentals. Anyone that says that it's based on fundamentals is probably trying to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So what's happening right now is a massive battle between the large money and the small money. And I'm not sitting here making this video because, I made my position larger. I don't really care. I just want to bring that up. The thing that I want to talk about is the fact that this is getting closer and closer every single day. This battle, it's getting more interesting every single day. I'm sitting there every single day watching some of the AMC live streams, and it's awesome to watch. I mean, we see these bouts where AMC goes up from $59 up to $64 within 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And then it gets bludgeoned back down and then back up. And the conviction in AMC is awesome to watch. I have not sold any of my AMC. I actually held a share since back in January. But what's happening right now is we're getting set up even better for short squeeze. The reason I say this is, and I've said this before, whenever the stock price goes up, there's someone out there that wants to short the stock even more than they have in the past. And what we saw today, and I've seen a slightly different number earlier in the day. I'm wondering if it changed since it is pretty late at night that I'm shooting this. 0.37 short interest change. So more people are shorting the stock after today. And I realize, hey, it went up 3.5%, not a huge day. Maybe some people saw it at 64 and pushed it back down, right? But what's happening is there is just this constant squeeze that's being set up for more and more, right? As long as the interest continues to go up or maybe even goes down for a day because shorts have to cover and then it goes back up a different day, it gets more and more attractive to short for some people every single day that it goes up. And then as it goes down, people also want to short it. So it's this interesting scenario where people are willing to leave their money in this. And as long as they're not going to get bored, I mean, if this went on for 6 months or a year, right, some people will lose interest. Let's just be honest. But everything is so exciting right now. People don't care. It's like an us versus them moment, kind of like back when Robinhood was pulling their shenanigans. Like everyone was banding together. And that's awesome to see. And a lot of people are becoming millionaires. A lot of people are making tens of thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's awesome to see. But what I'm getting at is every single day that the short interest goes up, it gets closer and closer to a massive short squeeze. Now, this has happened in the past. If you ever want to do some research on it, take a look at Volkswagen short squeeze. It was unbelievable. With AMC right now, there is still a significant short interest. So the estimated current short interest of FF is 13.2%. Current short interest is 67 million shares. That's a significant amount of shares. Now, whether this stock continues to go up or whether it gets bludgeoned down a little bit, in the short term, anything can happen. But over the long term, if people's conviction stays high, especially if we continue to see a little bit of green, this thing is going to be awesome to watch. This is going to be beautiful. It might be, like I've heard many times from other people, and I kind of agree, it might be the short squeeze of the century, of the decade. It might be awesome because who knows? Maybe after this comes out, And after the SEC takes a look at all the failed to delivers and all the shorts that weren't accounted for, all the naked shorts, maybe they do a little bit better job of making sure this doesn't happen in the future. So this might be one of the last times that we can get in on something like this. Now, of course, I'm not trying to say to go out and buy, whatever I say, people are going to give me a hard time in the comments with AMC because it is pretty controversial. There are people that love the movement, and there are people that think that anyone that talks about it is just trying to pump it up. Long term, this money is not going to make or break me by any means, but I want to be part of the movement. I want to be part of this group. I think, like I said, this is just bigger than, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. And of course, that's life-changing money for some people. And that's awesome when they can win out and they can take a little bit from the hedge funds. But like I said, this is bigger than that. And that's why I want to bring this to your attention that, hey, the short interest is going up. This is setting itself up nicely. Of course, don't get it twisted. There is going to be a lot of volatility. We went up from 32 all the way up to 62. Then for a few days, they hit us back down. I remember seeing 37 on the chart after we had gotten to 62. And some people were spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Some people were being terribly rude to some of the AMC guys. But I think they're doing a great job. Matt Kors and Trades, they're doing an awesome job of keeping the community tight. And it's almost becoming its own investing group, right? We had Wall Street Bets that's been pushing different stocks. I mean, whether it's Corsair Gaming or Senseonics, that group can push stocks, and the Apes will most likely be able to do that in the future. I'm constantly amazed at how good these YouTubers are and how good they are at towing the line, right? They want to lead the movement or, help people learn, but they're also refraining from doing anything stupid like telling them to buy or telling them to sell or telling them even when they're buying and selling. But it is awesome to see. I want to bring this update to you because, again, I just haven't made a video on AMC in a little while, and I've been so enamored with it every single day. I love watching it. It's like going to the AMC theaters and watching a movie. It's just constant, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and then Apes. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and Apes. Just awesome to watch. Thank you guys for watching this. I really appreciate that too. If you guys want, there is a link down below to Webull in case you want some free stocks. You can get those. I really like Webull. It hasn't been doing anything scandalous or anything like Robinhood. Also, there's a link down there to BlockFi in case you want an interest rate on your cryptocurrency. I really like it there. I have been and will continue to put more money in cryptocurrency. I think that is going to produce great returns, outpacing the general stock market over the coming years. Now, of course, I could always be wrong, but if I'm right, it's going to be really important to get an interest rate on your crypto, and BlockFi allows you to take loans too, which is awesome. So in case you guys want those, there is a link down below. They're giving you bonuses for signing up when you deposit. Webull requires $100. BlockFi, depending on how much you put in, you get different bonuses. But want to bring that to your attention. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button and checking out AMC, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.